In this video, I'm going to give you a quick explanation of how the events module works. Let's get started. I'm in my account. Now, events are for organizations. So an organization is free to open. It could be a club, your company, a YouTube channel. It could be really anything you want. In this case, I'm going to be adding an event for the Dirt Chimps. That's our YouTube channel. Okay, I've now switched over to the organization page. The functionality here is quite simple. We're going to move over to the events module. And you have two ways that you can initiate an event. I'm going to use the big yellow button on the right. All right, here's the form. And it's really simple to get this posted. Let's get started. So we're going to go back to Utah. We're going to call this Utah Baby. Type in the title name. I'm going to leave it as a draft for now because once it's published, everyone can see it. This will be another multi-day event. I'm going to select my start date. That's going to be May 9th will be the first day of actual riding, and the end date is anticipated to be May 16th. There. Timing notes. May 9th is the first day of riding. You can put whatever you want in there. It's not actually a required field. It's just if you have some specific notes. As we get close to this actual event, of course, we're going to have meetup time, location, all that stuff that will evolve. Excerpt. This would be your simple description of the event. I'm just going to say we're doing it again. Now, you can select what type of event this is. This is to help people find you. So if they're using our search tool, they can ask the event listing, which might be quite big, to filter down to just specific types of events using certain types of motos and in certain geographic regions. So I'm going to call this one an enthusiast gathering. Let's see. I think that's probably the best explanation. You can select as many as you want. We don't have an address. I don't have a city. We're definitely going to change the country to United States. And we're going to be in Utah. There we go. No zipper postcode, location notes to be determined. The cost of this event is free. You just show up. You can also, of course, make this a paid attendance event, in which case it will ask you to indicate roughly how much it is. Capacity, I'd say we're looking at about 12 people. That would be ideal. Then we'd have a couple of groups going out each day. I don't like riding in big groups, so it's better to have the flexibility of you guys go that way, you guys go that way, and we'll go this way. We'll see you at lunch, regroup, and do it all again. If you have other links you'd like to share, that could be to like a website. You just say, write that down there, and then you put the link in there, or you could put Facebook. It's a very flexible system. The label will tell people what it is, and then there'll be a little link that they can click. I don't have a website for this event. Let's take a look here. I have an image. This will be a header image. I'm going to get a little bit more geeky than I usually do in that I'm going to show you how to make a 2600 by 720 image. If you don't want to do this, my recommendation is just get a big photo that's pretty wide, that's not too pushed in, upload it, and you can move it around a little bit. Your format's JPEG or PNG. I'm going to use JPEG, it's a smaller file, and I don't need to be having something super high quality here. So before I browse, what I'm going to do is I have a different program opened up here. It's called Canva, and it's a super awesome online photo editor. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to drop my image in there. Boom. I already have the screen set up to the proper width. So now I'm just going to grab my picture. I'm going to grab one of these handles, make it huge. And I'm going to move this around until it's showing what I want to show. You know, that's fine. I'm not too fussy. I'm going to click share, download, switch that to a JPEG, download. It'll just take a moment. And there, it's done. I'm going to go back to TMA, browse. It's going to be in my downloads, and it would be this one right here. We're just going to give it a moment to upload. There, green confirmation, we're good to go. This is indicating, this is once again for those filters to indicate what type of moto is applicable. We're a bunch of dual sport and adventure bikes. We will also be taking dirt bikes. And I'm going to add event. Great, that's what it's going to look like to the end user. You can see up here in the top left, it says draft. So that's telling me I'm the only one who can see this right now. So I can still work in here. I can go through, catch some or all of my typos. We can just take a look at what it's going to look like. There, it's very simple. Now we have the ability to add a whole nother page of information with a rich text editor, like headings and pictures and embedded videos, all that stuff. It's quite a bit more geeky. I'll make a supplemental video to that. First, let's publish this thing. Then we're going to go edit event, publish, scroll down, and that save button. There, now it's now live. That draft banner is now gone. This is completely discoverable. Talking about discovery, people can discover this if they happen to be in TMA looking around for events, and even we have a suggested events feature that will push this towards some people. But here's how you get a lot more attention. You go up here to the lying down snowman and click share. Now it's asking me which one of my access codes do I want to share this with. That's a little bit nerdy in itself. It has to do with our affiliate program. I'm going to choose this Dirt Chimp one. If you have more than one, you will know why you have more than one. Most people will just have the one. This little icon here is to copy this URL to my clipboard. Now that is ready to go into a Facebook post. You can just go to Facebook, post, share that link, and it'll automatically create a thumbnail that can then be clicked on by other people, and it will bring them to TMA on the outside of the website looking at your event, and then they'll be encouraged to join TMA if they haven't already, and then they can follow your event, comment, say they're going, all that stuff. You can also use this link in an email. So you can say, hey, look what I'm doing, come join me. Once again, it'll funnel people into TMA where your event is looking great and you're ready to interact with people. Okay, I'm going to close that now. One other thing you can do right now is you can add comments, other people can add comments, you will get notifications when people add comments, and there is actually some higher end functionality in here. Let's quickly introduce that and I'll bring it up in the subsequent geekier video. We can add that detailed description. This is where you have that rich text editor. It's really quite cool. So you can add as much information here as you want, or keep it really tight because maybe you have a website for your event. You just want to push people to the website, right? You can push out updates to people, and the people who are following or planning to attend your event, it will make their phone go bing, an update's been added. You can have an image gallery, complete with albums, and you can upload files. So if there are files you want to make available to the people who are attending your event, whether they be a PDF, a guidebook, or GPS files, we can do all that. Okay, that's pretty much it for getting your event started and in TMA. Let's just go back just to kind of ground you to see where all this lands. I'm going to leave my Dirt Chimp account by going back to my personal account. The page will refresh. And over here on the right-hand side in the events module, you can see I have some that I'm following that have been updated. One's being suggested to me, and I can certainly go in and find this event as well as any others that are posted in the system. There it is. I'm going to be the first one to prop my event. Let's go in and take a look. I am definitely planning to attend. So as other people plan to attend, you'll get notifications. You'll be able to communicate with them more easily. And when you push out those updates, they will be notified. That's it for the events module. As you can see, it's really easy to add an event, get it out there to your people, share it into social media. If you have any questions or comments, my name's Coach Scott, and my contact information is at the bottom of every page in TMA.